British scientists are finally revealing the DNA evidence they say helps solve one of history's biggest crime mysteries, the identity of Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper, the mysterious serial killer whose identity has...
For over a century, the identity of Jack the Ripper has remained one of history's greatest mysteries. Countless theories, investigations, and suspects have emerged, yet the true face behind the gruesome Whitechapel murders has remained hidden, until now. New evidence has finally revealed the shocking truth about the infamous killer, rewriting history as we know it. Who was Jack the Ripper, and what secrets have been uncovered after all these years? Join us as we dive deep into this groundbreaking revelation, exploring the facts, the mystery, and the truth behind one of history's darkest legends. Jack the Ripper, the infamous serial killer who terrorized the Whitechapel district of London in 1888, remains one of history's most compelling mysteries. His brutal murders, taunting letters, and uncanny ability to evade capture have fascinated and horrified people for over a century. However, in 2025, Russell Edwards identified a 100% DNA match to locate the real identity of serial killer Jack the Ripper. The infamous killer who terrorized London women may have been 23-year-old Aaron Kosminski, who had long been considered a suspect at the time. This groundbreaking revelation, confirmed through forensic science, may finally bring an end to one of history's greatest unsolved cases. Between August and November of 1888, 5 women, Mary Ann Nichols, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, and Mary Jane Kelly, were brutally murdered in the impoverished Whitechapel district. These women, known as the Canonical Five, were all prostitutes, making them easy targets for a killer who could blend into the shadows of the city's foggy streets. The nature of the crimes was particularly grotesque, with victims being mutilated and, in some cases, disemboweled. The Ripper's method of killing suggested surgical precision, leading many to believe that the murderer possessed anatomical knowledge. Theories ranged from a local butcher to a medical professional. Adding to the horror were the letters allegedly sent by the killer, particularly the infamous Dear Boss letter, the Saucy Jackie postcard, and the From Hell letter. These letters taunted the police, but their authenticity remains debated. Over the years, numerous suspects have been proposed, each with varying degrees of plausibility. Some of the most popular theories include Montague John Druitt, a barrister and schoolteacher who committed suicide shortly after the murders ended. Some contemporary officials suspected him due to his mental instability and his disappearance aligning with the end of the killings. Aaron Kosminski, a Polish barber with a documented history of mental illness, who is known to have misogynistic tendencies and lived in Whitechapel during the murders. Sir William Gull, Queen Victoria's physician, often linked to the Ripper killings in conspiracy theories, suggesting a royal cover-up. James Maybrick, a Liverpool cotton merchant whose alleged diary confession surfaced in the 1990s, though many experts consider it a hoax. H.H. Holmes, the American serial killer known for his murder castle. Some theories suggest he traveled to London to commit the Whitechapel murders. For decades, the Ripper's identity remained uncertain due to the lack of surviving physical evidence. However, in 2019, a breakthrough came in the form of DNA analysis. A shawl allegedly belonging to Catherine Eddowes, one of the Ripper's victims, was tested for DNA traces. Dr. Jari Luhalainen, a forensic scientist, analyzed mitochondrial DNA found on the fabric and compared it to living relatives of known Ripper suspects. The results pointed to Aaron Kosminski, a Polish barber and immigrant who lived in Whitechapel during the time of the killings. Kosminski had already been a suspect during the original investigation. He was placed under surveillance but was never charged. Later, he was committed to an asylum, where he spent the rest of his life. The forensic evidence linking him to the crime scene has been widely debated, but many believe it to be the most conclusive evidence yet. While the DNA evidence strongly suggests Kosminski, some experts argue that the results are inconclusive. Critics point out contamination issues. The shawl was never properly stored, making it susceptible to contamination over the years. Lack of direct evidence. Even if Kosminski's DNA was found on the shawl, it does not prove he committed the murders. Discrepancies in police reports. Some surviving records suggest police had doubts about Kosminski's guilt. Furthermore, alternative theories still persist, with many historians and ripperologists unconvinced that Kosminski was the true culprit. The diary of James Maybrick, for instance, remains a point of contention, with some believing it to be an authentic confession. The fear Jack the Ripper created has never truly faded, as his brutal and mysterious killings left the people of London in a state of panic. Women, especially those living in the Whitechapel district, were terrified to walk alone at night, fearing they could be his next victim. The police, despite their efforts, failed to catch him, leading to widespread frustration and paranoia. Newspapers spread sensationalized stories, fueling the terror even further. The lack of arrests and the gruesome nature of the murders made many believe the killer was someone highly intelligent or even protected by powerful figures. Some thought he was a doctor, a butcher, or even a member of a royal family, which only deepened the mystery. For over a century, countless investigators, historians, and amateur detectives have attempted to unmask Jack the Ripper. Many suspects have been proposed, but none have been definitively identified as the killer. Theories continue to emerge, with some relying on forensic advancements such as DNA testing on century-old evidence. However, even modern technology has not provided a clear answer, leaving his identity as one of history's greatest mysteries. Books, documentaries, and films keep the case alive, ensuring that the search for the Ripper never truly ends. Despite the passage of time, the case remains a chilling reminder of how a single figure can instill fear in an entire city. The idea that someone could commit such horrific crimes and disappear without a trace is unsettling. While many hope for a final answer, it is possible that Jack the Ripper's identity will forever remain a secret, buried in the dark and foggy streets of Victorian London. The forensic evidence pointing to Aaron Kosminski is compelling, but not definitive. While modern technology has brought us closer than ever to solving the mystery of Jack the Ripper, doubts and alternative theories continue to thrive. Unless new, irrefutable evidence emerges, the true identity of Jack the Ripper may remain one of history's greatest unsolved cases. What is certain, however, is that the Ripper's reign of terror left an indelible mark on history, changing how criminal investigations were conducted and cementing his place as one of the most notorious killers of all time. Thank you for watching Secrets and History. The mystery of Jack the Ripper has fascinated and terrified the world for over a century, and with these new revelations, we may finally be closer to the truth. But what do you think? Has the real Ripper been unmasked, or do unanswered questions remain? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history's greatest mysteries, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Secrets and History for more fascinating content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on the world's most intriguing events. Your support keeps us uncovering the past, one mystery at a time. Stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring the hidden stories that shaped our world. Until next time, this is Secrets and History signing off.